Today's news headlines are: Leadership void exacerbates Rohingya crisis. Master Nobi Hossain'S absence leaves refugees in peril. China wants Myanmar rebel army to stop fighting. Details of the news. On August 5 and 6, after the Rakhine rebel group AA attacked and killed many Rohingyas, thousands of Rohingyas have been displaced, while a few Rohingyas remain within the country. The majority have sought refuge in Bangladesh. Even there, they face severe hardships as robbers are seizing their valuable gold and jewelry and sinking their boats, causing the deaths of hundreds of Rohingyas. Despite these atrocities, no Rohingya leader has emerged to address or stop these massacres. Ordinary Rohingyas report that many of those who have taken refuge in the Rohingya camps in Bangladesh have no relatives or connections, leaving them in extreme distress. The situation has reached a point where they have no place to stay or no food to eat. With no one coming forward to offer assistance, the newly displaced Rohingyas are suffering even more. Most Rohingyas lost their money and valuable possessions such as gold to robbers while crossing the Nobi River that leads to further difficulties in Bangladesh. During such severe persecution, no one is available to help the Rohingyas. Some Rohingyas recalled that Master Nobi Hossain had provided substantial aid during such times. They believed that if he were still in his position, the suffering of the Rohingyas might have been mitigated. The absence of a leader like Master Nobi Hossain has left the oppressed Rohingyas in even greater suffering. When Master Nobi Hossain was leading his organization, he was able to reach Rohingyas living in IDP camps in Arakan state and provided assistance to the Rohingya camps in Bangladesh during emergencies. His absence has created a void, with no one available to provide aid or arrange shelter for the Rohingyas. In this dire situation, the responsibility for providing food and shelter to the displaced Rohingyas falls on those already living in the Bangladesh camps. Many Rohingyas are also facing difficulties in receiving medical treatment for severe injuries. It is essential to pay attention to these issues and extend a helping hand to all Rohingyas in need. Chinese authorities have warned the Taung National Liberation Army (TNLA), that is an ethnic minority insurgent group, to halt their fighting against the Myanmar military or face serious consequences. The TNLA operates near the China-Myanmar border, and China has significant economic interest in Myanmar, including oil pipelines and mines. The warning came from the security committee in Chinese border town called Ruili. They stressed that the conflict must end to maintain border stability and protect Chinese citizens. The letter indicates that if the TNLA did not comply, China would take action, making the group responsible for the fallout. China's foreign ministry has expressed concern about the fighting in northern Myanmar and aims to help ease tensions. The TNLA confirmed receiving the warning but has not provided further details, only noting that their leaders are discussing the situation. China has previously mediated ceasefires between the TNLA, the Arakan Army, and the Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army, but these truces have failed. The conflict has intensified, with insurgent groups capturing several strategic locations from the Myanmar military. To exert pressure, China has closed its border with Myanmar's Muse town, halting trade including fuel supplies. Additionally, Chinese military conducted exercises in the area and fired warning shots into Myanmar to deter airstrikes by the Myanmar military on insurgent positions. Analysts suggest that while China can impose restrictions and issues threats, it had limited capacity to influence the ongoing conflict in Myanmar.